Okay, we are live. Hello, it is Thursday at 3 o'clock Central, which is totally not when we're supposed to be live. I was supposed to be live yesterday, but I was a little too busy having fun, and things happened. So Mike Alton is in the house. Hey, Mike. He's already heard the background of what happened to me today, so he already knows everything I'm going to talk about. Social media Sean is in the house. Hey, good to see you too. So I wanted to go live yesterday. I was supposed to go live on schedule, but I totally blew it off because I was busy doing things. I'm traveling. I'm in Nashville right now. So I just got back to my hotel after one very crazy day. And I was like, you know what? I didn't go live yesterday. I still wanted to go live this week. So I am here. We're doing spontaneous. We'll just kind of roll with it and see what happens. Jonathan, JD Gem is in the house. Cedrington 1 is in the house. Peanut Gallery, mwah, hello gorgeous. You're in the house as well. Veronica is in the house. So Mike Alton is saying, look great. Yes, I look great now. I've cleaned myself up post-traumatic incidents. So for those of you who haven't been following my stories, I'm actually in Nashville right now. I was speaking at the NAMM conference, which is a music conference. They have a winter and a summer. The winter is in Anaheim, and I spoke there at the winter conference, and they brought me out here to Nashville for the summer conference. Super awesome conference, you guys. Like, I've been nothing but happy with this organization, what they've done. What they've done for me has been amazing. So I came out here to Nashville. I flew in Tuesday, had lots of delays, not gonna lie. It wasn't horrible. I got in 5 hours later than expected. So better than some people that I've heard lately that have, been getting stuck for days. So not the end of the world. I spoke yesterday. I had a 3-hour training workshop yesterday. So that was what I was doing, in the morning yesterday. And then, excuse me, just, I'm still getting over a cough that will not go away. And I'm constantly dying. So that's been really fun to speak while having a cough as well. So did a 3-hour training workshop yesterday, which went exceedingly well. Went way better than I thought it could go. I actually didn't think I would have enough slides for the rate at which I speak and teach, but we only got through half of them because the audience was so engaged. They asked so many questions, and we really went down some rabbit holes and really gave them the information that they needed. So I was completely happy with that. And then I spoke today at the regular side of the conference in the Idea Center. So I did a session on Instagram and I did a session on Facebook. And went really well. Lots of great feedback, lots of questions afterwards. Had a great time. It's a great event and I really enjoyed it. But anyways, if you've been following or if you live in the area of Atlanta / Nashville / all of this area that has been thunderstorm prone for the last number of days, it has been some crazy weather. Like, I have lucked out, you guys. I'm not even joking. Every time I have gone out, it has been perfect weather. Like, it's cloudy or whatever, but like it hasn't rained when I've literally stepped outside. So I did all the touristy stuff yesterday, and I literally was about to walk into the restaurant to have dinner, and as I was crossing the street to walk into the restaurant, it started pouring. So I got like 2 seconds of rain, and then I was indoors, and everything was fine. And for those of you, so I grew up in the kind of Pacific Northwest area. I grew up in Vancouver area, Vancouver Island. I know what rain is, but I have been in Southern California for 15 years, and I don't do rain. This does not do rain. I'm not even joking. And so being here in the rain, I'm like, and it's like 90 degrees outside and it's raining, like it's pouring. It's the weirdest thing. I'm so not used to this being from Southern California and windy and everything. So I've managed to avoid any of the bad weather until today. It has been a disaster, you guys. I'm not even joking. We are going to talk about Instagram updates and things today, so if you want to stay tuned. This isn't just me rambling about Nashville. We are going to talk about Instagram updates as well. But Lily is saying, welcome to Nashville. Yes, welcome to Nashville. Welcome to this thing called weather. I don't even know what this is. I'm so not used to this, you guys. So I woke up this morning and it was sunny and it was gorgeous, and I jumped in the shower and I got dressed and I'm all ready to go. And I look out my hotel window right as I'm ready to leave and I'm like, oh, this doesn't look good. And so, but it's not raining. It doesn't look good, but it's not raining. Excuse me. So I go down the elevator, I walk out the door, and it's pouring. Like, pouring rain. And so they have a driver who will drive you places you want to go. So he offers to drive me. And fortunately, he has a bunch of umbrellas in the back of the truck, the SUV, because he knows what this happens. And he's like, hey, do you want to borrow one of the umbrellas just in case? And I was like, oh my God, thank you. Like, yes, I didn't bring my umbrella with me. I thought about it because I had checked the weather, but I didn't bring my umbrella with me. And oh my God, you guys, I'm seriously going to die. So I borrow the umbrella, and it's like the big, massive, like, executive umbrellas, right? Like, not the little collapsible ones, because I totally forgot to bring mine. So it's this big, massive, so I'm hauling this umbrella around with me at the entire conference. This umbrella has gone with me everywhere. So I finished my sessions, went well, everything's great. You're indoors, you have no idea what's going on. I walk out of the convention area, out into the main area of the center, and it is dark. Like, it is like 10 o'clock at night, dark. It's so dark outside. There are so many storm clouds. I'm like, oh, this is not good. Okay. And I'm like, I'm literally doing this. I'm like, should I Uber back to the hotel? I'll just Uber back. I'll go to the hotel. I'll decompress. I'll eat at the hotel. So as I'm walking out with full intentions of taking an Uber, which I'm talking like it's like 2.5 blocks from the convention location to my hotel. Totally easy to walk, but I'm like, I'm going to Uber. My friend comes out and she's like, oh my gosh, you have to go to Merchants. It's down at 4th and Broadway, which is like a block and a half. It's literally like a 2-minute walk on a good day. It's the easiest walk. And I'm like, oh, really? She's like, the best sandwiches, best lunch, great cocktails. You should totally go there if you're hungry. And I'm like, you guys have to understand, I literally haven't eaten at this point. Like, I haven't even had breakfast. I had like a couple pretzels. And then I spoke on stage. At this point, it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm totally losing my voice because I've been talking for the last 2 days and I'm getting over this cough. So anyways, so I'm like, I'm going to Merchants. Like, I need to eat. I'm dying of starvation. So I need to go eat. So I'm like, it's barely raining. It looks ominous. It is dark. It is horrible, but it's like barely even raining. I got this. It's like a block and a half. Like, how hard can it be? So I start walking. I have the umbrella. Pop open the umbrella. Walk down, cross the street. And as I start walking up the next block, torrential rain. Like, you don't even understand. Torrential. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. Like, I don't even know what this weather is. And I'm like, I got this. Like, I'm gonna man up. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna keep walking. I have 1 block to go. I like check my map. I'm like, yeah, like I'm right there. I'm like, I'm so close. I can do this. I can walk. Uptempo Social is in the house. Erica Beach said, going into meeting, check in the replay. Yes, check in the replay. We are going to talk about Instagram updates, you guys. I know I'm totally rambling, but we will talk Instagram updates, including IGTV and video. Uptempo Social is in Ireland, George. I did see your flight photos that you took off to Ireland. I haven't been able to see any updates if you posted anything that you're in Ireland, but hello to Ireland. So I start walking, and it's raining harder and harder, and I'm in my flip-flops. I took off my heels and put on my flip-flops because I'm not ruining my gorgeous heels by walking in this weather. Oh, hell no, mama is smarter than that. So I got my flip-flops on. I'm losing my umbrella. The umbrella is turning inside out, and I'm like, I am turning with the wind. Like, I'm doing everything I can to hold this umbrella so it doesn't flip out. But of course, it's flipping over. I'm getting drenched. It's a disaster. And I'm like, I have to cross the street. So I don't want to go up to, like, the main intersection. So I cross at, like, a crosswalk in the middle of the street. It is soaking wet, you guys. Like, it is puddles. I'm walking through full-on water at this point. Lose both my shoes. I'm literally, at this point, walking through the street with no shoes. Like, I'm wearing my dress. This is the same dress I spoke on stage in, and I'm literally walking through water with no shoes on. And I was like, oh my God. So here I'm literally in the middle of the street with an umbrella that's half flipped over. I've got my giant bag. My flip-flops are in the middle of the street. I'm barefoot. I bend over. I can't even see if a car is coming because I'm trying to hide under this half umbrella. I pick up my flip-flops. I run across the street. And I jump in. I jump up on the sidewalk. I get in. Like, I walk down the street, I get into the restaurant, I am like a hot mess. You can go back and look at my Instagram. I have a short video, and my hair is a mess. I look like I just walked out of a shower. It is embarrassing, and it is hilarious. Oh my god, I was dying, you guys. I'm like laughing. Like, I wanted to live stream because it was so freaking hilarious, but I was like, I couldn't hold on to my phone and everything else that I had going on. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna drop my phone and break it. So I had to throw my phone in the bag. I was like, this needs to be live streamed. This needs to be documented because it was ridiculous. It was so horrible. So anyways, I got in, I had lunch, lots of alcohol, lots of food. I am feeling much better. And of course, by the time I left lunch, it's not sunny, but all the storm clouds have moved on. It's bearable outside, and I was able to walk the 2 blocks back to my hotel from the restaurant. So all is well that ends well. It was hilarious. It's a story. It's something that I can live on with. So that was my excitement in Nashville. I am getting on a plane tomorrow morning. I'm going to try to meet up with some people tonight, maybe do a little bit more. We'll see how weather cooperates today. Excuse me. And do a little bit more tonight. And I'm here while I'm still here in Nashville, and then I get on a plane tomorrow, and I'm heading to Jacksonville, Florida for Social Media Day Jacksonville. I speak there on Saturday, so if you're coming to that event, please make sure you come and say hi. And then I'm going on vacation in Florida, and I'm going to go see friends and family, and I'm traveling all around the state, doing all these fun things, and I will document everything in my Instagram story, so stay tuned for that. Mike Alton had said he was popping in and out while he's boarding. Can I download this and watch it a few times? Mike, I will save the video. I will share the video with you if you want to watch this, because this is like, my life is not this exciting. Mike and I were joking about this. I'm like, my life is so boring most of the time. It's not even funny. Like, it's really not this exciting. So to have all of this excitement going on in the last couple days here in Nashville has been quite the entertainment value for me. And it definitely, it reminds me how much of a diva I am living in Southern California. I'm not gonna lie. Uptempo Social said, have a great speaking session. Thank you. And he said the Wi-Fi isn't good enough for live video. I get you. And Robin, the artist, just joined us as well. So, hey, Robin, good to see you. All right. So I should probably actually pop in here and say that we are talking about IGTV and other IG updates. I'll go ahead and post that. So for those of you who have stayed on, I know, like I said, this is not our normal time. I should have been live last night at our normally regularly scheduled time, but I was too busy hanging out here in Nashville having fun, which is why I'm in a hotel room. But the lighting kind of worked out. The setup worked. I'm plugged in. I'm in a chair, and it's all working. So we're going live today. So, of course, because Instagram does this to me on purpose, I swear to God. So, of course, I'm speaking this week, 3 events in 4 days, or 3 separate speaking days in 4 days. And so, of course, Instagram had to release a bunch of updates, because why not? Why not mess with me right when I have to go on stage? That's what they do to me. So the big news was the IGTV announcement last week. That was a week ago at VidCon. They announced IGTV. They also announced the 1 billion users. So Instagram officially has 1 billion monthly active users, making it, not that it wasn't already, but officially the second largest social media platform. And with the exclusion of YouTube, so there's Facebook and Instagram are still the 2 largest, but the only ones with over 1 billion monthly active users, and then YouTube as well. If you want to consider YouTube a social media channel, then yes, YouTube is in there as well. There's, people have different opinions on whether or not YouTube is a social media channel. So, Instagram now has over 1 billion users, which I was waiting. I've been predicting this since last year. I kept saying they're going to crack 1 billion in 2018, and I kept waiting for them to actually do it, and they did. So I was happy to see that announcement. And so that came along with the IGTV announcement. So they announced the 1 billion users. And then the IGTV announcement, which was the video platform that we knew was coming. This was not really a big shocking announcement because they leaked it to everybody, so everybody knew this was what was coming. So IGTV is either, you can do it within Instagram. So when you go to your home screen, there is a little IGTV icon next to your direct message icon in the top right corner of your home feed. And that will take you to your IGTV channel and all of the videos created by anybody that you follow. So you are automatically following anybody who you follow on Instagram. You're automatically following them on IGTV. If you want to not follow them on IGTV, you have to not follow them on Instagram. It's a direct correlation. You can't follow on one and not the other. So you can do that from within Instagram by tapping on that icon on your home feed, but it's also a separate app. So you can actually download the IGTV app from any of your app stores, whether you're iOS or Android, and use that to create your own content. So I did download the IGTV app. I've uploaded a few videos. I won't be able to upload this one because, well, if I get desktop, I might be able to upload this one. I'm just saying. So there's mobile and there's desktop. Excuse me, you guys. So mobile can only upload up to 10-minute videos. So 15 seconds up to 10 minutes. For those larger accounts or verified accounts, you can use desktop to upload up to 1 hour videos. Now, the challenge with that is there's no definition of what larger is. Some people have access, some people do not. I still don't have desktop access at all. Not to upload anything. When I go to it, I get a 404 error code. I'm like, I can't do it. I literally can't do it. I just don't even get the access. Like, I don't have the tab on my page. I don't have the upload options. I just don't have it. Most people do, but a lot of people don't. So it rolled out. They kind of took it back. They're giving it back to people. It's like been this whole back and forth. I'm going to try to keep this video shorter than usual because this cough is going to knock me out. I'm not even joking, you guys. Ugh. My kid was sick for like 48 hours. I'm going on a week and a half. Thanks, kid. This is what happens when you have a toddler, right? You get all their illnesses and they're like healthy like that, and I'm stuck with this thing for 2 weeks while I'm at speaking gigs and traveling. Ugh, anyways. So IGTV, you can do desktop or mobile. You have those functionalities. So when you're on mobile, you can do different titles. You can put a title or a description. Once you do it on mobile, you cannot edit it on mobile. But on desktop, you can edit. So if you want to change something, you can actually go back to the desktop application if you have access. You can edit your videos there, and you can choose to edit the title or the description. If you recognize typos or if you want to add more context, you can do that via desktop. Is the only place that you can edit. Another thing about IGTV, it's vertical video only. It's like this. So when I record like this on the IG Live, great. That is a type of video that goes on IGTV. You cannot do landscape video. So what a lot of people are doing to get around this is they're taking their landscape videos and they're using a video editing software to put them in a 9:16. So there's black above and below the landscape video, and then they're uploading that via desktop to their IGTV channel. So they can repurpose their existing content that is developed in the landscape mode, but that they can create it for portrait mode at that point. So you do have that option. If you have the video editing tools to be able to do that, you can absolutely do that as well. So it does have to be the vertical video. 9:16 is ideal. It can go down to as square as a 4:5. So as long as it's some sort of vertical component, it will work. But you will end up losing some of the resolution on a 4:5 because it will have to crop. But it does fit, and it will do anything vertical. It will not do square, and it will not do landscape mode. All right, so in addition to all of that, with the IGTV, that a lot of people aren't aware of, I did post about this on my Instagram account, so if you've seen that update, you're already aware of this. But two really fun things that you need to know about from a business perspective is one, clickable links. Yes, people, anybody and everybody can have a clickable link in their description. So you give your video a title and you give it a description. Any link you put in that description is clickable, no matter the size of your audience. Excuse me. and no matter whether you're verified or not. So unlike stories where you have to be a business profile over 10,000 or be verified, with IGTV, anybody can put in those clickable links in the description. Now, here's the challenge. I'm telling you that. You know it's there. You do it. Your users, your viewers may not know that that link is there. So include a call to action in your video. When you record your video, specifically say, hey, by the way, go tap on the description above and click on the link in the description. So if you do that, that will give them the incentive. That's their call to action to actually go ahead and open that description. There's a little drop down arrow. When they tap that, it opens up the description. They can click on the link. So whether you're sending them to whatever URL it is, like I had an example where I sent people to my YouTube channel to watch more training videos. You may send them to your website, to a blog post, to an opt-in page, to a place to buy your product, get tickets, or whatever it is. Make sure you can get a actual call to action in your video when you record your video, or add, a text version of something at the end of your video, or the beginning of the video, the middle of the video, somewhere within the video that says, hey, go click on the link in the description. Now, in addition to that, it's worth noting that a lot of people are having retention issues with IGTV. This should not be surprising. Anybody who's done video knows it's hard to keep people on past the 10-second mark, past a 1-minute mark, past a 2-minute mark, etc., etc. Your retention continues to drop off. So if you have that call to action and you're saying, hey, go click on that link above when your IGTV videos, if you're leaving that till the end, chances are, if you're lucky, maybe 30% of your audience is staying through to watch the end of the video. If you're lucky, a lot of people are down, in the low teens in terms of retention. So you're losing all those potential people to click on that link. So consider putting that CTA earlier in the video. Put it at the beginning of the video, a third of the way through, halfway through, something like that. So instead of waiting to the end to say, hey, by the way, go open that description and click on the link, put that early on and make sure that people don't miss that call to action if they drop off the video. And you'll probably see higher conversions as a result of that method. All right, so the second thing that you want to think about from an IGTV perspective is using hashtags. It's still Instagram, people, and Instagram, we know, loves some hashtags. IGTV is no exception. So if you go ahead and include hashtags in your description, so you can write a description, you've got the clickable link, then you put some hashtags. Guess what happens when you put in hashtags, people? You show up in search. So if you put in a hashtag for, let's say I'm at the NAMM conference, excuse me, if I recorded a video for IGTV, then I could go ahead and put the hashtag SummerNAMM, which is the hashtag for the conference. And if someone goes and looks for the hashtag SummerNAMM, when they're scrolling through, there's depending on the algorithmic sort and all that kind of stuff, we're not getting into the whole hashtag issue, but then what'll happen is all the results will populate, including my IGTV video. So if they tap on that, it actually opens them into the IGTV viewer. So it's the full screen video, just like it would normally play in IGTV. And I have a chance of getting found on, new sources, new people finding my profile, my content, getting new followers, getting new call to actions followed through, that sort of thing. Hugely valuable for exposure. And of course, IGTV is new. Instagram is pushing it. When you're creating the content, they want to give you that push, right? They want to put that IGTV content out there because a lot of people aren't creating quality content yet. And of course, it comes out, everybody creates a bunch of content, and then it falls off and people aren't doing it consistently. Here's your chance to capitalize on that. Use the hashtags, get that additional exposure, and really grow your brand presence using the IGTV channel. So, I do have a bunch of other tips about IGTV. Those are the two big ones that really no one else is talking about. All the basics and stuff that, how to set up your channel and, all that kind of stuff. A lot of people are talking about. But I do have all of my tips if you go back to my regular profile after this video and look for the, I literally said introducing IGTV with a photo of me. And it says introducing IGTV right there in the photo. Read that post and you can go ahead and tap through or scroll through all my tips in there for how to use IGTV effectively. I will also have a blog post coming out on Social Media Examiner, and I will have a blog post coming out on my own blog whenever I get around to it because I'm too busy traveling to write a blog post. So maybe when I'm traveling tomorrow, maybe on a flight, we'll see how tired I am. I might get around to writing that blog post and we'll try to get that published. But so stay tuned for more updates and everything related to IGTV. So let me just see. We had a few comments and people pop in. So we had Believe the Hype showed up. We have MJ Success showed up as well. Rendo Teka is here. Donna Gucci is here. Jennifer Parker. Hello to all of you. Bright Me Official is here. Simone is here. Hello. Marketing MBM. Metropolis Culture is here. Marketing MBM said, shout out MBM Marketing #1 in New Jersey. Okay. Ellie Brigham is here. And Ham Lockhart is here as well. So thanks to those of you who are tuning into this not regularly scheduled video. I know I was supposed to be live yesterday, but it didn't happen. So I just jumped on today a little bit spontaneously, but I wanted to make sure that we got our regular video out for you guys. So, and Elise just joined, or Annie Sells Orlando. That's what it is. See, this is why I hate usernames. I read something and I jump to conclusions, but Annie Sells Orlando just joined us as well. Speaking of which, I will actually be in Orlando in a couple days. I will be there on Sunday. Donna Gucci said, the first time watching you in the evening here in London. Thanks for the hashtag news. You are welcome, Donna. I am happy to help and share that news. And please take advantage of that. Use those hashtags to your advantage for sure. So yesterday, IG or Instagram, not IGTV, Instagram, also released an update. And I'm trying to get my camera to focus on me. There we go. We're back in focus. It's trying to focus behind me. Jennifer Parker is saying the link is the best. I agree. Take advantage of that link, you guys. Anybody can have a clickable link. Take advantage of it. No joke. Okay, so yesterday, Instagram released another update, which is video chat. If you haven't noticed, go to your direct messages. You can open a direct message with anybody, and you should notice in the top right corner that there's actually a little video icon, little video camera type icon. That is your video chat. I honestly haven't tried it yet. I saw it and I was like, oh my God, it's here. They did it. They talked about this like 2 months ago, maybe, that this was going to be coming. It was in beta. Some people had it, but it hadn't been rolled out officially. So it is now officially rolled out to all users. And when I say all users, that means it's essentially everybody. As with everything, we get rollout glitches, we get rollout holdups. There's still updates that I'm waiting on that I still don't have, that I really want, and I don't have them. I did get video chat though. I will be trying this out. I will be writing a blog post about it. I will talk more about it at some point. But essentially you can go video chat with multiple people, one or multiple people. It's a great way to, instead of Facebook Messenger chat, instead of Skype, that sort of thing, you can do your Instagram video chat. It can be group chat, or like I said, for 2 people, so just you and one other. The great thing is, so the video can be full screen, or you can actually minimize it and you can go about interacting with Instagram and doing other things just as you normally would on your phone. And nobody else can see that. So this is a great example of, let's say you join a video chat. Let's say I'm here in Nashville, because I'm here in Nashville, and I'm chatting with somebody else who's here in Nashville or who's familiar with Nashville. And I'm asking, hey, where should I go for dinner? Which at this point, I don't need dinner. I ate so much and drank enough at lunch to feed me over until I get on a plane tomorrow. I was starving, so I probably ate way too much, but oh my God, it was delicious. But let's just say I wanted to go for dinner. So I could be talking to the person and they go, hey, you should check out, blah, 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 blah. And so I could literally go over to their Instagram profile and be scrolling through and looking and checking them out and looking at their photos and doing all that stuff directly there within the app while I'm still doing a video chat. So we could be chatting and be like, oh my God, this menu looks awesome. Oh, this food looks great. Oh, this looks really cool. Oh, I'll definitely check this place out. And then I can go back and maximize the video. So you can kind of go back and forth in and out of the video. It stays, if it minimizes, it just goes kind of small up in the corner, and you can kind of still do other things within the app. Like I said, no one else can see what you're doing on your screen, so you have full freedom and flexibility. But it's a great new tool. It's something that I think, especially for individual users and that kind of group chat environment, replacing, whether it's Facebook Messenger type video chat or Skype type things. There's a lot more, I'm sure, to know, and I will be experimenting with it more. And like I said, stay tuned for a blog post on that. But that was the other big announcement that came out just yesterday from Instagram, was that the video chat is now available. Pink Mango has joined us. Yika style. I don't know. I'm horrible with usernames, you guys. But she said, "Are you using a ring light right now?" No, I'm actually not. I'm in a hotel, so I have some hotel lighting, as we call it, which is just this window. Window is literally right here. I've got a lamp behind me. There you can see the light on my hand. It's literally right above my head, which is making my hair look nice and illuminated. And then there's a lamp in front of me. But no, this is just the lighting within the hotel room, which is exactly why I picked this spot. I'm like, it's good lighting and my phone reaches the plug-in, so I didn't have to worry about my phone dying in the middle of this call. So no, this is just working with the lighting that I have available to me. So it worked out really well. This is why hotels are amazing, you guys. Hotels are great for natural light. They usually have really big windows, and you can usually get nice and close and have really good exposure. So definitely taking advantage of the hotel lighting, not even joking. All right, so you guys, with that, I am continuing to lose my voice a little bit more. I know I sound a little hoarse and a little bit raspy. Like I said, I had a 3-hour session yesterday. I had 2 half-hour sessions today. I'm here talking to you guys, and it's getting worse as I talk. And I still have to speak at another event on Saturday. So I get off on a plane tomorrow to head down to Florida. So thank you for tuning in. Those are the 2 biggest new updates on Instagram. So hopefully those give you some tips and some directions going forward. Thank you for those of you who watched the beginning, for listening to my rambling and crazy experiences here in Nashville. It definitely hasn't been normal. It hasn't been short of exciting. It's definitely been a very interesting trip. So thank you so much for tuning in. And I will catch you again in 2 weeks when things get back to normal and I'm back at home and am recording at normal scheduled time. So thank you for those of you watching this on the replay. Thank you for coming back to watch on the replay. You guys know I love you. I will catch you again in 2 weeks. Thank you so much.